randomly dropped one day.
It was just like a random update. It's like,
Yeah.
And the next game is going to have like Battlefield Small Map and FD Branding to every stage.
Somewhat large battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they're going to add somewhat large battlefield in an update.
Sizable battlefield.
Tiny battlefield. Tiny battlefield, and it's just one of the little platforms. All right, I'm hopping on the mic for this one. We got JankTrees and Cobalt. Welcome to Losers Finals. Top 3 seeds made it here. Cobalt took a roundabout path for the 2 seed to make it. That is, he actually just lost to the 3 seed, so really not that roundabout. But he made it all the way back up to here, so. Good work to him, and good luck to both of our players. Didi doesn't wait in grand finals, which is an ominous thing for these two to consider. However, that can't matter right now. Forward air's out of the double jump armor. There's more double jump armor and tried to get the up smash because it was gone, but JankTrees just a little bit below it, able to get out that neutral air dodge. Cobalt stuck at the ledge here, teleports back in towards the stage and gets away with it. Gonna get a forward air off there as well. Up throw is going to do it. Yoshi is a heavy lad, but not quite that heavy. Not on small bat. Ooh. Going for the little weak hit of the down tilt into dash attack, not going to connect it. Great forward tilt, steps back, waits for the attack from JankTrees there, and is able to catch the aggressive option. As that back air is going to do it, yeah, Mewtwo's a bit of a light character. Gonna get the down tilt off of that there. That was peculiar, but it works. And actually only going to suffer one forward tilt there. That is not exactly what JankTrees was looking for, but it's still better than not getting anything at all. As here's a jab. That move does so much damage. Now Cobalt going to let a landing up air, which, I mean, certainly does not take the stock, but that's just another option you've got to consider if you're JankTrees when you're holding that shield. And, yeah, Shadow Ball going to go right under the egg. Go on ahead and clean out that stock. As here's a landing up air into another one. Rising up air, that is. Not another landing up air. That doesn't really work like that. Cobalt now in firm control of this game. Had a bit of a lead earlier, and now it's blossoming as the neutral continues. But JankTrees is certainly not out of it. Again, Mewtwo, a light character. Light character. And Yoshi is a character that can stack on a lot of damage very quickly, should he need to. Great air dodge up to the platform there. Not going to eat any punish for it. Oh, expecting a roll the other way was Cobalt, probably. No punish on the roll from ledge. This back air not going to do it. Though another one is, would certainly do the trick. As that dash attack not going to clean up the game yet. Back air won't come out. Probably would have taken it, but even that Shadow Ball not going to. Getting chased all the way out there, but JankTrees fends off Cobalt there with the egg. And still clinging on to hope in this first game. That forward air almost killed by spiking up the platform, but up air and now even stocks despite the apparent advantage for Cobalt. Though here come a couple tilts, and if one of those lands the right way, we're looking at some danger. But yeah, that's a.
How do I die here? Battlefield. PS2 and exit.
Oh, wait, I'm behind the mic. Oops. Cobalt claims the first stock there. I totally zoned out. That was wild. My eyes were like glazed over, probably. I don't know. There's a shield break, though, and this is going to be evened up very quickly. A 1.7% difference. Book it, just in case of a timeout. Ooh, not going to get that second up air. Things like that, when Yoshi's double jump armor comes into play, it's kind of just a handshake between the two players. Yoshi will agree to take the damage, however, you got to let him back on stage. And it works for both, you know. Obviously, Yoshi would prefer not to be hit at all, and the person hitting him would prefer that he didn't have armor at all, but up tilt up air, pretty easily going to take that one. It's a dangerous game to be going up on that platform with Yoshi. It's also a dangerous game to be sent on that platform when you're fighting Mewtwo. Mewtwo loves platforms. Up throw should do it here, and absolutely will, yeah, even with no rage at all. Now one stock apiece, completely even. JankTrees finds the first opening, not able to make a ton off of it as Cobalt gets a quick 43.5%. Footstool out of shield, not... I don't know if he expected to do that. Maybe he did. Uh-oh. Forward air forward smash gonna connect. And this could be big. That up tilt up air not going to do it yet. Tries to claim the stock there with the egg, not able to get it. And there's gonna need maybe another 10% before it'll start doing that. That back air though, yeah, gonna do it.
I didn't even need anything else in this matchup already.
I don't have a ball.
That actually is like so short. Like this matchup is like already
It's so bad. If I hit my clutch advanced attack, it doesn't work.
Oh, whoa, forward tilt's gonna clank there. That is the classic Mewtwo tail hurt box coming into effect. Uses the air dodge, but able to teleport back onto stage. Get away from the juggle situation, though you're still in a bad spot. That jab will bail you out, however. Getting to the point. Yeah, maybe a down throw first, but we're getting to the point where up throw is about to become a threat for JankTrees. Gotta look out for it, but when you're above Yoshi, that up air is always a threat, especially when you're a character like Mewtwo. A little bit of the delayed shark there from Cobalt with the up air. Whoa! Yeah, it's going to react to that with the up air, and it connects. Tall guy Mewtwo is. Tall guy, light guy, big guy, all true. Big kind of goes with the tall, actually. He's kind of big because he's tall. He's not particularly wide. There's the jab. And you can see JankTrees SDIing there because he was doing like the turbo teabag on accident after getting out of the jab. Yeah, that's not a battle that you want to be fighting if you're Yoshi in the situation. I think Little Shadow Ball will usually win in a battle between that and Egg. Especially given that Mewtwo does have his reflector, but that is a great spot to use an Egg. Definitely still a very, very useful move. Woo! That was scary for both of them. JankTrees almost lost the stock and then had what looked like a potential chance for a reversal, so Cobalt had to air dodge to get away because this right here is the turning point stock in the middle of this turning point game. As JankTrees will claim it. Cobalt wants a chance to take this set lead. He's going to have to take the stock, and there he does very quickly. Big Shadow Ball. 57 now on JankTrees. This is kind of the situation we saw in the last game, though. And as we know, all it takes is a couple openings for Yoshi to deal this damage right back. So Cobalt going to have to let as much rip as he can right now to make sure that this does not happen. As here we go. Quick 50. 56 make that. Oh, going to catch a double jump. Oh. Gets the wrong tech roll direction, or else that was the game right there. And instead, woo! Scary for Cobalt. Not going to get the grab. Is that down smash? No, it's not going to be enough. No grab either. There's an air from JankTrees. And we are in a tight battle for this third game. Yep, Cobalt wisely going to calm down, take a second, throw that quick Shadow Ball. Though he's not in a fantastic spot. No up air going to land. Back air should not take the game. One more chance. That up air will do it. JankTrees is going to go up 2-1 here. Digging deep to close that one out. Landing there, going to send JankTrees off the stage. Quick percent lead for Cobalt. Got to try to make sure that he does not allow an opening here to give that right back up. Good nair out of shield from JankTrees there. Gets away from Cobalt's landing there. Is that up throw? Definitely from the platform. Absolutely going to do it. The perfect percent for that to work. Up tilt into the nair. Dash attack will get double jumped out of. So another one of those handshake situations. Cobalt is just piling on the damage here. Wants to force this fifth game. Oh, got to the ledge there. I thought he was going to go over. But great direction from Cobalt. Whew. Not going to get the forward smash. Tried to catch a spot dodge or a panic option of some sort, but not going to get it. That teleport's going to get punished by the back air, and 2 stocks apiece. So Cobalt comfortably in control so far as that up air is going to take it off the top. A couple jumps in place to pass the time between stocks for Cobalt, as he is looking pretty comfortable here. We'll see if JankTrees can turn this one around, as this is beginning to look like the previous last stocks. So here we go from JankTrees. I was going to say, though, the last couple games, Cobalt's had a percent lead. Oh, my. Yeah, that'll do it. I was going to say the JankTrees was able to come back from, but he did have an additional stock there, so it would have been very difficult to make that full comeback. We're going to have a fifth game. I believe we're most likely just going to stay. Yeah, we are. You guys have been listening to a lot of Moonsiders First, and I appreciate it. Good song. As we have a fifth game here between Cobalt and JankTrees. Quick 80% from Cobalt unanswered thus far. But here's a little bit of an answer. Quick 10. Okay. We'll take that if we are JankTrees Nation. But Cobalt Company definitely very, very comfortable out here with this lead right now. The wood. Dangerous teleport. No punish from JankTrees. Sometimes those teleports are so easy to punish that you mess up the punish because you're like not expecting him to be right there, you know? Dash attack going to connect, send JankTrees far off to the right. 164 now the percent. And this is just a please don't die situation. Stay alive as long as possible, as that forward tilt is going to prevent that objective from reaching fruition. Cobalt now making this look a lot more like the fourth game than it did the third or the second. As a jab will connect. He's gotten a lot of those in this set. Oh, just barely going to directionally air dodge over those couple of Mewtwo up tilts. Going for forward air into forward air. Potentially looking for a spike there to take it. Is that down smash? Going to tack on a little bit more, but whoa. That'll do it, yeah. Forward air, up air. Pretty easy. Almost as easy as up tilt up air. And this is definitely not impossible. For how bleak it may have been looking a little bit earlier, it's totally doable. You just gotta, again, like we saw, treat this like the last stock of Game 2 and Game 3. Able to double jump and avoid that forward air there. Hang on to this stock. 141%. So now Rage on the board is a factor. That grab, though, should be back throw and will be the stock. One more stock for JankTrees to potentially turn this around. Does he have it in him? One landing up air. Here's a grab, dash grab. Not going to get the up air off of it, though. About mid-stock here for Cobalt. You've got about 1.5 to work with. To try to get this one off of JankTrees. Ooh, barely going to get that shield. Late nair into the forward tilt, but not going to get another punish. Or further punish, rather. Uh-oh. Digging deep. Clawing back into this one in Cobalt now. Got to make sure that he doesn't give this stock up too easily. As that was almost up tilt up air, but not quite. Able to air dodge out of the way. And at least get one more forward throw, at the very least, before having to deal with this final stock. Yeah, just a nair out of shield. Playing it conservatively. You don't want to get too desperate for this second stock and give up your last one in the process. But you do have to make sure that you do get it in a timely manner at the very least. Oh, great dash attack from Cobalt. Puts himself in the corner and immediately jumps out of it. Forward air, not going to do it. Here's a back throw. 83% now on JankTrees. You got to feel good about what you got out of this stock, even if you lose it now if you're Cobalt. And you're getting more. Another forward air. An up air, that's going to do it off the top. Game 5 victory.